Okay, so are you ready to dig into this? We're talking the 2023 ICC Women's T20 World Cup. I gotta say, your research on this is top-notch, really fascinating stuff. And this tournament,
Yeah.
talk about keeping you on the edge of your seat, right? Upsets, records broken, left and right, those last-minute plays.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And those warm-up games, they can really throw a curveball at you, can't they? You think you've got it all figured out, who's going to come out swinging, then what happens? Ireland beats Australia, the reigning champs. Like, hello, upset alert right off the bat.
Right. I mean, talk about reality check.
Yeah.
That little detail in the timeline source, that's what really got me. It makes you wonder, right? Like maybe we're not giving those warm-up matches enough credit.
Yeah. They're more than just a warm-up, for sure. I mean, you see some cracks in the armor there, but gotta remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint, right? Teams are adjusting, figuring out their game plan. Look at Ireland pulling off that win, but then the pressure cooker of the tournament hits, and they don't win a single match in their group.
It's true. It's like a whole different beast once those group stages kick off.
Oh, for sure.
Speaking of, I want to dive into that. The stakes are high.
Absolutely. That's when the real competition starts, you know?
For sure.
And looking at the timeline and the Wikipedia group stages, it's clear Australia, England, they were in it to win it. Cruising through those groups.
Meg Lanning, Heather Knight, talk about leadership. But even with those powerhouse teams, I mean, there were some real shockers. South Africa, on their home turf, they lose their very first match against Sri Lanka. Can you believe that?
Wow. Yeah, you gotta wonder, did the pressure get to them? You're the host nation, everyone's got their hopes pinned on you. Talk about a heavy weight to carry. Even the most seasoned players can crack.
It's that mental game, you know. It's as much a part of it as the physical skill. And here's the kicker. Sri Lanka, they pull off this amazing upset, but they don't even make it to the semifinals.
Exactly, you just never know with this tournament. But it wasn't just the teams, right? We saw some incredible individual achievements in this World Cup.
Oh, absolutely. Imagine that feeling, achieving a lifelong goal on the world stage. Muniba Ali from Pakistan, she makes history, becomes the first woman from her country to score a century in a T20 international. Incredible. And then there's Deepti Sharma from India. She's a legend, quietly making her mark, becoming the first Indian bowler, man or woman, to reach 100 WT20I wickets. Just amazing.
Yeah. And these weren't just personal victories, right? They were milestones for the sport, showing the world what women's cricket is all about. It's all right there in the timeline. This is dedication. This is the rising level of talent in women's cricket.
It's like watching history being made in real time.
Absolutely.
Okay, but we got to talk about those semifinals. The tension was unreal.
Oh, man. I know, right? Australia just squeaking by India. 5 runs, can you imagine? And South Africa, after that early stumble, they turn it around, beat England. Talk about a Cinderella story, making it to the final.
What a roller coaster.
Yeah.
The timeline, the Wikipedia knockout stage, you really get a sense of how intense those matches were. And that South Africa-England match. 6 runs. That's it. You got to admire South Africa's, their tenacity. They could have just folded after that first loss. But no, they came back swinging.
Absolutely. They really channeled that home crowd energy. And then the final, Australia, South Africa, it's all there in the Wikipedia final section. What a clash of the titans.
The Aussies were unstoppable, weren't they? Another title, their 3rd in a row. Talk about a dynasty.
They're incredible. But hey, let's not forget South Africa. Their first time ever in the finals. That's a win in itself. They really captured the spirit of the sport, you know, the heart, the soul.
For sure. And it really speaks to how much women's cricket is growing globally. Speaking of which, did you notice how the team of the tournament, it's in the Wikipedia article, it wasn't just players from the final 2 teams. There was talent from everywhere.
I love that. It shows it wasn't just about national pride. It was about celebrating the sport itself, recognizing those individual achievements. Man, so many amazing athletes to choose from, right? Who are some of your favorites?
Oh, man, that is a tough one. Where do I even start? Ashley Gardner. She was named Player of the Series, and for good reason. An absolute powerhouse for Australia. With the bat, with the ball, just incredible.
She was on fire the entire time. And you know who else I thought was amazing? Tasmin Britt from South Africa.
Sure.
She brought such great energy, especially behind the wickets, tied the record for most catches in a women's T20 international during that semifinal, against England.
4 catches. That hand-eye coordination, wow, talk about being in the zone. And the bowlers. Sophie Ecclestone from England, unhittable at times, top wicket taker, and that spin bowling. mesmerizing.
A true masterclass, I agree. And speaking of masters, Deepti Sharma, reaching that 100 WT20I wickets milestone, I mean, that's legendary.
Absolutely. And how about those opening batters? Beth Mooney for Australia. She was in a class of her own, especially in that final match.
Absolutely. And on the other side, you had South Africa's Laura Wolvaert, the tournament's top run scorer. I mean, the way she handled those deliveries was just grace and power all at once.
They make it look so effortless, you know. But, you know, there's so much strategy, so much mental toughness involved. And it's that mix of, I don't know, athleticism and strategy that just makes cricket so compelling to watch.
You said it. This tournament wasn't just about the game, though, was it? There were just as many, if not more, interesting things happening off the field, too, I think.
Well, absolutely. One thing that really struck me, the South African crowds, the energy was electric. The vuvuzelas, the singing, the dancing.
Yeah.
It was like a massive party.
It really highlighted how important cricket is to the culture in South Africa, right? And it wasn't just in the stadiums either. It was everywhere you looked. On the news, on social media, and the conversations about women in sports, about equality. I felt like it was a turning point.
Yeah, it really felt like the whole world was watching. And not just because they were cricket fans. Like you said, a real turning point.
It's like it became about something bigger than just the game itself.
Right. And you think about these women, they weren't just playing for themselves. They were like paving the way for future generations of athletes. It's pretty inspiring.
Absolutely.
So where do we go from here? What does this mean for the future of women's cricket? Because it feels like we're just scratching the surface.
It does, doesn't it? This tournament, it was like a spark, you know? And now it's up to everyone, the players, the fans, sponsors, everyone, to keep that momentum going. We need to keep pushing for equality, keep supporting these athletes, giving them the recognition they deserve.
100%. I'm so ready to see what they do next.
Yeah.
Because what we saw on that field, that was incredible.
And just imagine the level of play. It's only going to get better from here. The more support we give, the more visibility, the investment. I really think this is just the beginning of something amazing for women's cricket.
I think you're right. From those early upsets all the way to that final match, this tournament was something else. It was amazing to be a part of it, to see history being made, to see what the future holds for these athletes, for the sport.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It really shows you how powerful sports can be, you know. It brings people together, it challenges us, it inspires, and I, for one, can't wait to see what's next.
This has been a great deep dive, I gotta say. Really unpacked a lot here. Until next time, keep exploring, keep that passion for sports alive.